So I have just backtested the silver bullet strategy and the results are insane. The win rate is literally more than 90%. I couldn't believe it. So let me show you like what I found out, what tips I could give you to get better entries and all of that stuff. Now, this is the backtesting rules. I entered only on fair value gap with no daily bias. I was on regular trading hours with 5 handle stop loss and 5 handle target. Now, some of you might think that, oh, this is not 1 to 2 R. You don't need that. It's like, this is the proof of it. Now, just some statistics. It was 77 trading days. From that, you could take 73 trades that gave you fair value gap to enter on and didn't like, well, yep. So I have traded on, so total trades taken were 73. From those 73 trades, 67 were winners. 67. That's just, I cannot even talk about it. That's like insane. Okay, let's go to the silver bullet. This is the strat. If some of you don't know, it's just too simple. Take the liquidity, one side of it. After that, wait for fair value gap to form. Take the trade from that. Target the opposing liquidity. And just take 5 handles along that way. Now, tip number 1 I'm gonna give you is liquidity is not always reached. That means that you will get the 5 handles, but it might not reach liquidity, so take them. You know, you could aim for 10 or something like that, but not always gonna happen. So let's look at some trades. We are gonna start today and then 2 more days, 2 random days completely. So today were news and ICT says do not trade news, but you could trade this easily. So 10 AM, break of liquidity here from this one. Then another liquidity was here. Also new one was created here. Wait for fair value gap to form. First one formed here. And you could enter on this one. Even with the worst entry here, you would hit your target of 5 handles. Now I'm gonna give you tip number 2, which is always 5 handles stop loss. And I'm gonna give you tip number 3 too. On news, enter on the highest point, or at least the highest fair value gap. And highest point, I mean the highest point of the fair value gap, which is like here. Because when you have news, the precision isn't there and it breaks, it goes higher and stuff like that. So let's look at another completely random day, okay? I cannot see the days. Okay, here. We have 10 o'clock. Wow, that's a pretty flat day. So we'll see if this one is a winner or a loser. I actually remember this one. Oh. So liquidity, break, to the upside. This would be our target. And we just got no fair value gap at all. Yeah, there is like none. You got some here, but you know, you shouldn't enter on this one. This is exactly why there were 73 trades and not 77, like 77 days were in the whole time frame, but only 73 trades because not always like the trade isn't there every day. So let's look at another random day. We have 9:59 to 11, also 1 minute time frame, always. That's what was tested. That's what works. So high, liquidity low. We took the high out, looking for the sell. Like enter on this fair value gap. Easy. 5 handles. So I don't know if I gave you the tip already, but wait. Yep, I did. Well, don't mind me then. So last one, 9:59 to 11. Took this liquidity. Now we want to target this one and this one too. So breached. Look for fair value gap. We get first one here. Enter on this one. And what is this? Like 5 handles stop loss. Target 5 handles. And then the liquidity, which is 10 to 11. It's just insane. Now the results are 67 winners, which means 5 handles times 150, which is if you used free contracts, which I assume that some of you do, like I do. That is around 50,000. 50,000. With this simple strategy. That's just insane. You know, there were 6 losers. So that means that, what is it? 6 times 5 times 150. 3.5k. So 47k. That's I have no words. So yep, I guess I'm gonna leave it on that. Thanks for watching. And now I hope you understand this thread, that it's really that simple and it can make you ton of money. Thank you guys for watching. If you like the video, like and subscribe. And see you in the next one.